Think of the biggest painting you can imagine. How wide is it? How tall is it? Well, if you think about it, the biggest canvas that we have is right above us. It's the sky. Pilots at the Red Stewart Airfield in Waynesville, Ohio, utilized the sky to create interesting shapes and images using a technique called skywriting. We went to the Red Stewart Airfield to see how they do it and what makes this aerodynamic feat art. Check it out.
Yeah, with flying there's a lot of physics involved, but that's not the part you notice. What you notice is just using the airplane's energy to draw shapes in the sky.
Emerson Stewart practically grew up on the airfield that's named after his grandfather.
My grandpa Red was the fellow that started the airport back in 1946. So we're teaching people to fly in the same kinds of airplanes that he taught people to fly in, even some of the same airplanes.
Skywriting has been around since the 1920s. This art is formed by a pilot releasing a special type of smoke in the air while they're performing tricks and flips to shape the stream.
When you're up there, climbing, descending, loops, rolls, managing the airplane's energy to do what you want it to do is a fun challenge, and every day is a little bit different.
One thing that stays the same is making sure the plane is safe and ready to take off. According to experts, every 50 to 100 flight hours, these planes are routinely checked to make sure things like propellers or landing gear are secured. But how does it feel to use an airplane as a paintbrush in the sky?
You just got to go up there and see it.
And even if you don't fly, watching the planes grace the sky from the ground is awe-inspiring. Every Labor Day weekend, people pull up to the Red Stewart Airfield for their annual air show and witness an art show.
Airshow flying is the choreography. That's definitely an art form there in terms of entertainment value. Of course, there's all the science and turning that into something interesting that people want to see. Yeah, that's like, I suppose, where the artistry comes in.
Robert Tico Lacerda is one of the airshow pilots, and he's been flying since the 90s.
Started with a relatively simple routine, something that flowed well, and then over the years, as the skill set improves, as your personal capabilities improve, and the performance of the aircraft improves, you add or take away things that work or don't work.
Well, airplanes are convenient and make it nice to go point A to B, straight line, and a little faster than your car, but it's a lot more fun to go see what an airplane can really do.
That's Brent Hunter. He's also an airshow pilot, and he loves to put on a great show.
Well, you want to start with something that grabs their attention, something loud and maybe dramatic. You want to finish with something that grabs their attention that they remember you with. Somewhere in the middle, try not to repeat anything.
And with a canvas as wide as the sky, the possibilities of what you can create up there are endless.
Here's a cool airplane, and here's some cool things you can do with airplanes. And we bring it down low so it feels visceral and you can see it, and it's more exciting. Doing air shows, you are trying to show what an airplane can do, because you're trying to inspire that kid sitting in the audience or somebody out there who's always wanted to fly.
Throughout the decade, Red Stewart Airfield continues to be a place where folks can marvel at what you can do with flight.
We're still doing the same thing we've always done with the same equipment we've always done it with. We started off with little light airplanes in the 40s, and we're still using the same sorts of little light airplanes. Part of what makes the place special is the people who work here are excited to make the place go and want to be here helping to make the place continue.
If you want to learn more about Red Stewart Airfield, the aircrafts they have, and the flight training they offer, visit stewartsaircraft.net. For NewsDepth, I'm Hernz Laguerre Jr.